told me?
I did not say that. He said.
You told me.
It's good.
Oh, that's exciting.
We doing good? Yeah. Today is about having fun. Today is about getting to know one another. Today is about being seen. Today is about learning.
If you guys have any questions today, feel free to pop in and ask, or ask any of the coaches that are at your stations.
So who's your defender? Yep. Ready, both hands. Good. Wow, good job. Fresh, yes, double, double.
Ball's on the right, middle. Watch the cross.
Way to get your stick on there.
Hey, behind you.
Done.
Oh, that
was nice. More.
Mirror the stick.
Come on, defense. You got to get down there quick.
Center.
Get the pot. Good.
Way to split. Nice.
So that's a very high step. So what you want to do is have a little bit more angle, so that way you can cover that opposite pipe. There you go, good.
Fake. There you go, good save. 32. Roll, 32, don't take that shot.
Nice, there you go. Good save. Nice, good save.
Roll.
Good save.
No shot, Chia.
Thanks, Warren.
You guys have fun?
A lot of you are obviously interested in the process that you have to get into to go forward and take your game to the next level, whatever that level may be for you. And one of the things I always like to echo, and parents, you need to hear this as well, is that if your daughter is willing to play, there is a home for her. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to turn it over to the coaches. We asked them to just give one sentence, a brief, quick sentence, on what is their biggest recruiting pet peeve. Because a lot of times we learn the most by learning what not to do. Okay? And my guess is, I don't know what their answers are yet, but my guess is we're going to start hearing some trends. So parents and players, please pay attention. This is so valuable.
Don't be so nervous when you come to talk to coaches. Let them know what you're interested in. Let them know what your passions are. Let them know what weird thing we should know about you. We can make fun of you about.
Make sure you know which schools have the majors that you might want. And make sure if you send film or anything that you actually sit down and think about what music you send with that.
If I know that the athlete knows a little bit about the school, I'm more likely to respond, because that tells me that they've done their homework and they've kind of narrowed down their process when it comes to looking at colleges.
If I've created a relationship with you, I don't want to know again that you are, in this high school and you have a 3.5 GPA, because I remember I already know you.
If you are going to choose to commit to another school, don't tell me that you're still interested and you've already committed somewhere else.
Mine is not answering phone calls in a timely manner. I hate calling kids to start building a relationship, to tell them, hey, like we'd like to come visit, and then you call me a week later or you don't call me at all.
I really want that one-on-one communication with you as a player and me. I don't mind the emails from parents and stuff, but like you said, I do know the difference. Adults talk different than kids.
Make sure you're changing out the school if you're going to do a mass email. If we reach out to you and you don't return our voicemails, our phone calls, and then we're blowing you up because as coaches we have a list of girls that we want on our team for the year coming up. So if you don't get back with us, eventually you're going to be crossed out, that list, and we have to start back over.
I think my biggest pet peeve in recruiting is if we talk to you for like a week, just don't blow us off. Tell us right from the get-go if you're interested or not.
Do your homework on the school, what our top majors are, where we're located. We want girls that want to be there. Another thing is be honest with us, and we're going to be honest with you.
Ask us questions about the school, about things you might want to know. You have no idea how many times I've called a kid and I ask them a couple questions, they give me some yes/no answers. I ask them, hey, do you have any questions? And it's just dead silent.
I would say 2 things: be informative and be responsive.
I want to be talking to the athlete, not the parents. And again, we all know we can tell the difference.
One of the biggest things is if you've committed somewhere, let us know. So that way, we're not going to cut ties of communication with you, but we're going to move on and kind of look at other kids.
Too many times we've received whole game clips and we have no idea. I mean, most of the times they're filmed from above too, like the highest in the stands, so it already looks like kind of everyone looks alike, so the number really helps. There's been a bunch of players who have sent us film and there's nothing we can do with it.
If you do commit somewhere, just as one already formally said, just let us know. It'll make our job a lot easier.
Is coming down. We're the last 2, so it's very simple. Emails. Mom and Dad, let the kid talk to the coach. You girls got to be strong enough to say, Coach, thank you, but no thank you. I'm looking at this coach. Your time is valuable, okay? So is ours.
Something that is on my pet peeve list is kids not knowing what a verbal commitment actually means. Okay, if you're verbally committing somewhere, you're telling that coach that once signing period comes around that you're going to be going there. So know that before you commit and you verbally tell the coach that, hey, I want to come here, I'm committed to you.
Fantastic. Thank you, coaches. Hopefully, as I mentioned, you did see some trends in there. Number 1, probably be respectful, communicate, and then don't worry so much about the music on your highlight tape as much as spending time on the wall to get better. Okay? How about we all give a big round of applause to all the coaches for coming out here.